All right, Chris, excellent round for you and Brendan today. Talk a little bit about your round specifically and how both of you had it going.
Yeah, 2 days in a row we both just kind of fed off each other a little bit, and I played great today. I hit the ball really beautifully, and to be honest, it didn't really make a ton of putts to shoot 8 under. That sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, it was a really solid day.
This is a typical Friday at Athens Country Club.
A few more birdies going around, but yeah, pretty close, yeah.
How much do y'all actually play together in your home together, I guess, and play at Athens?
A pretty good bit. Yeah, we've got kind of a group of 5 or 6 guys that will play a pretty decent amount, and then we spend a pretty good bit of time if the weather's decent out of the UGA practice facility. Brendan and I will do a lot of like short game work together and have, since we were in college, kind of bounce ideas off each other and try to help each other out a little bit.
What's it mean to be back here?
Yeah, I love it here. It's amazing just to be back in Maui, and this golf course is just so fun to play, especially when it gets kind of firmer and faster like this. And can't beat the weather, that's for sure.
And just strengths of your game through 2 rounds and what you're most proud of?
Short game was really good the last few days. I didn't miss that many greens, but hit some really great short game shots, especially on the back 9 today when I did. Yeah, because ball striking has been overall really consistent. Would love to see a few more putts go in over the weekend, but I'm happy with how it's going.
You said y'all do short game work together. Is one of you the better chipper, or you're both really good chippers and two artists comparing their craft?
Probably the latter. Yeah, I think we're both pretty good. So, but we have two very different styles of chipping. So it is good for us to kind of bounce ideas off each other sometimes. Of what are you feeling on this particular shot? There's certain shots that I may be a little bit better at, certain shots that he may be a little bit better at. So we can always learn a little bit from each other.
I glanced at your card on ShotLink right before I came out. I think I'm getting this right. 5 in a row on the back.
Yep. 3 in a row on the front and 5 in a row on the back.
How did that feel? And just on that 11 through 16, 12 through 16.
Yeah, I was a little bit frustrated around the turn number 9. I hit 2 really good shots and was just short of the green, and was in a divot and had to putt it with a shot that I would really love to be able to chip close, but I just didn't really have any access to the back of the ball, so I was just going to chunk it right in front of myself. I'd tried that, but was able to get it up there and hit a really nice putt for birdie and just burn the edge. And then a really nice shot in on 11, and I left it like a ball short from like 10 feet, which is obviously very frustrating. But I've done a good job so far, and I've worked a lot on some mental stuff with Zach Sorensen, who's my sports psych at home, and just that it does. How I feel about number 9 and 11, it really doesn't make any difference. So just keep plugging away and just show up for the next shot, and thankfully I was able to get on a run shortly thereafter.
What's it going to take this weekend to stay in contention? It feels like we got a horse race brewing here. If it stays like this, benign conditions, what's it going to take this weekend, do you think?
Who knows? I mean, it's going to be, if it does stay like this, it's going to be a pretty crazy amount under par. I know it wasn't necessarily forecasted to be this calm today, so who knows what we'll get. But yeah, you definitely got to take advantage of it while you can.
Should Georgia be playing for the national title tomorrow night?
No, I think that they were right to leave us out of the playoffs. I think we had our chance in the SEC championship. I do also think we're probably the best team in the country still, but we had our chance to win the SEC championship and get in, and we didn't do it. So, but we'll be back next year.
All right, Chris, thank you.
Yeah.
Brendan.